All right, boys, we are here for the last matchup of Bromigos this season. Championship weekend. Good luck to all. I went 1 for 2 my predictions last week with Alexis moving on. KP snuck in there from some bad performances from Abros wide receivers, but we're here for a championship. So let's dive into it. So yesterday we had a matchup, Lions versus Cowboys. Alexis definitely got saved by that last minute Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown for anyone who was not watching and paying attention. So Amon-Ra 22 points. Jahmyr Gibbs with a 5.3 though. That's definitely not something that you want to be seeing, to be honest. So it's going to be kind of tough to kind of come back from that. I will say, kind of like looking, diving straight into these running back matchups. We have Kyron Williams and Saquon Barkley versus James Conner and Jahmyr Gibbs. So our race really starting off from a low point here. Kyron Williams is amazing. Like literally probably one of the best running backs in the league this season. Just a model of consistency. Best running back out of this group, which is tough to say, obviously, when it contains Saquon Barkley and Jahmyr Gibbs, but Kyron Williams is amazing. Expect him to hit that 17. Expect him to have a touchdown today. He's going to be automatic. On the other side, Saquon Barkley, he's been up and down literally all season. If you literally even go to his game log here, you're going to see he pretty much just rotates a good and bad week all the time. So last week was good week before bad, good, bad. So he is on pace to have a bad game this week if you're going by that standards. So it should be interesting to see what he kind of pulls off. James Conner, someone I've been trashing literally every single week and every season, is just always showing me up against Philly's defense. Philly is more susceptible to the pass. If we could, James Conner definitely is going to have to pull it together for Alexis just because of the whole Jahmyr Gibbs issue here. So I think if I have to lean running backs, I probably lean Kyron Williams just because Jahmyr Gibbs already had a bad week. So should be something getting interested too. Let's move on to the quarterback. We kind of skipped that a little bit. Patrick Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts obviously gets that edge against the Arizona defense. They should be putting up points. I'm sure he's going to get a rushing touchdown like usual. Patrick Mahomes has definitely just not been the best. I do expect him to do rebound today, though, against the Bengals. Show that, they are going to be a team that's going to be feared in the playoffs a little bit just because they have Patrick Mahomes. But I really do give the edge to Jalen Hurts already again. So, KP already starting off with a good start here. He has that QB advantage, in my opinion, and he has that running back advantage, in my opinion, as well. Now we go to wide receiver. This is where things start to kind of take over for Alexis. Justin Jefferson, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I talked about them last week. They are absolute studs. They are going to do it again, and they're going to have to be the reason why Alexis wins today. We need Justin Jefferson to have a really good game. Expect that, and I do expect that to happen. Jordan Addison, the other compliment to Justin Jefferson. He always does well when Justin Jefferson's in the lineup. So I think he's probably the worst out of these four, honestly. He has a lower floor. So it should be interesting to see what happens to him. I don't really know what he's going to be putting up, to be honest. If I had to make a prediction, kind of just like looking at his numbers, really don't expect a 29 week. I feel like it's going to be more of this like a 9-11 range, possibly. Hopefully it's not a 4, that's not what KP's hoping for. So I don't know. A little bit scattered there for me. Don't really have a good edge on that. So it is going to be a really big deciding factor, though, to be honest. Then we have Brandon Ayuk. So said this again last week as well. The Niners team is an interesting to have. You never knows whose week it's going to be. 17 points last week, 100 yards. Week 4, 6, 16. But Ayuk just had a pretty good, solid like floor, honestly, for the league. He hasn't scored a touchdown a little bit, so maybe a touchdown candidate for today, to be honest, against our very, very awful, awful Commanders team. So but we do have some blowout potential here. Like, what if they completely blow out the Commanders? Are they going to be sitting their starters? This is not really a high key matchup for them. So something to kind of look out for as well. I give the advantage to Alexis with the wide receivers. Next, we're going to tight ends. Trey McBride versus Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram does not have Trevor Lawrence today. So that is a knockdown. Trey McBride has been absolutely insane these past couple weeks, but so is Evan Ingram. But I do give that edge to Trey McBride just because of the QB situation there. So, pretty plain cut and dry there. Next, we're going to go to flex. Derrick Henry versus Nico Collins. This is This is an interesting one for sure. Nico Collins gets CJ Stroud back. CJ Stroud is an absolute beast, but this is a division game. Division games are a little bit sketch. I'm sure everyone expects CJ Stroud to absolutely blow up the Titans right now. They're going to get that automatic dub, but this is going to be a sneaky, sneaky one. This is a really high potential for the Titans to upset the Texans. The Texans just beat them 2 weeks ago. It's really hard to beat a team again. 2 out of the last 3 weeks. So I do see the Titans showing some type of performance there, but the Texans are probably going to put up points. So the Titans are also going to have to put up points. I see Derrick Henry scoring a touchdown today, getting some points, and he's going to have to be a big reason on why the Titans win today. So a little bit of upset alert right there. So just because of that narrative, I feel like I do lean Derrick Henry. So something to kind of look out for. But Nico Collins is an excellent play. Once again, CJ Stroud should be putting up points. So I do see why the total is up there. Similar to last week, I don't really follow kickers too much. I mean, Tyler Bass with the Buffalo Bills, I see that happening. He's probably going to be getting a lot more points than the Seahawks versus the Steelers. So I lean Bills there. Jets defense over Jaguars right now. So Jets already played. KP definitely got lucky with that, with those touchdowns from the Jets. Could have been a really bad week for him, but I do like the Jags versus the Panthers. Panthers are pretty bad. Jaguars have been streaking in the opposite direction. Their defense has not been the best, but they've also have not been the worst. So they're gonna have to count the defense today to get that win. So it's something to kind of honestly look out for. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect any changes to be coming. George Pickens went off last week, but he's not getting the start. On the other side of things, it's good to see that KP dropped all of his defenses. Not something that I observed this week, honestly. So should it be interesting to kind of see things kind of go on here. I will say, looking at these projections here, 126 to 124, it's pretty close. I'm gonna give the edge to KP here. I think KP is gonna take the ship today. That's something that I expect to happen, so we shall see. But good luck to everyone out there. Once again, last video. I will see you all next season. Well, I guess I can kind of jump into the third place game a little bit here, just for the love of the game, Weston versus Abro could have easily also been a championship matchup here. David Njoku is so ridiculous. He has been going absolutely nuclear. I'm really not going to go into a big of a breakdown right now. I am really just going to go how I see it here. Let's just go Ston, David Njoku, Animal, Josh Allen, CMC. CMC is ridiculous. Third place right there. Sorry, Abro, but this is going to be Weston's matchup to win and get third place and win his money back. So that's all we have for you today. And then we also have the battle for the 101. I guess we'll touch on that a little bit. The projections look absolutely awful because CeeDee Lamb went crazy. But Burrow's team also did really good. Sam Laporta, Brandon Cooks. Mac's team just went absolutely crazy. So this is the battle for the 101, essentially. So the projections definitely have Mac winning, which I would very much agree with. I can't believe this team did not make the playoffs. This team is absolutely insane. Kind of crazy, to be honest. So I see Mac winning this. The projection is not close. That's wild. But CeeDee Lamb with a 40 piece. I'm gonna go Mac for the 101 right there. But yeah, that's really all I have. Want to make a quick video for everybody. Good luck in the championship, Alexis and KP. And I will see you all next season. All right, bye-bye.